in Australia looking for budget adjustable dumbbells, these are hard to beat. These are the Fitness Lab adjustable dumbbells, obviously based off the Bowflex Select Tech design, and we'll be looking at them today. So welcome back to another video. Today we are looking at the Fitness Lab adjustable dumbbells. Probably one of the best entry-level options on the Australian market would be these. They're similar to the Bowflex Select Tech. They come under a bunch of different brand names. They're all pretty well the same thing. They're probably produced in the same factory. They're adjustable dumbbells, sort of with this red piece here. They go from 2.5 to 25 kilos or 24 kilos, which I think is about 52 pounds or something like that. So they're a really good budget option. These cost me around 12 months ago. Shipped for the pair, it cost me around $220. So that's a really good deal, particularly if you've just started out with a budget setup. Maybe you've got some sort of budget of $1,000 or $1,500 for your complete home gym. Easily work these into the budget with plenty of spare money to get yourself a rack and a bench and barbells and plates and all that sort of stuff. And even then, you can do a lot with adjustable dumbbells, even without barbells as well. So just only with adjustable dumbbells, you can still get a pretty good workout done. So if you've never seen these before, they essentially consist of three components. They've got this base sort of cradle here. They have the handle and have these plates. All the handle does is spin around and spin these to lock in these plates, and you lift it out, and then there you go, you have your dumbbell. So you select what weight you want. You need to select the same weight on both sides. Ta-da, perfect. So a really easy adjustment mechanism. It's not time consuming. You can quickly do drop sets and supersets with these. So they offer a pretty good package in that way. The adjustment's nice and easy. However, the adjustment being nice and easy, it's made of plastic and therefore you can't drop these. So whatever you're doing with these dumbbells, make sure you don't drop them. If you're doing heavy dumbbell press, then I wouldn't be going to failure. If you're doing heavy dumbbell rows, I wouldn't be going to failure. And just on that, if you're an average male and you're using these for stuff like dumbbell press and dumbbell rows, you're probably going to quickly outgrow the weight. It only goes up to 24 kilos. So you just need to keep that in mind. So with that said, you might be thinking, oh, well, maybe Olympic dumbbell handles might be the way to go. And certainly they have some advantages over selectable dumbbells like these Fitness Lab ones. They would be, you can drop these and they're not going to break. And their weight is essentially limited by however many weight plates you can put on there. So if you wanted to, you could load them up with 20 kilo plates, although no one really does that, but you can load them up pretty heavy with like lots of 5 kilo plates here. You could probably get 40 kilos on this handle if you really wanted to. I will say that this style of dumbbell does come in a different variety that also goes up to 40 kilos, but you still can't drop that, whereas you can drop an Olympic dumbbell handle. So if you're trying to choose between one or the other, it really depends on what you're doing with your dumbbells. If you do your heavy work with barbells and cables and any other movements, I suppose, that aren't dumbbell movements, then these might be good because you could do all your light accessories, your chest flies, your side lateral raises, your rear delt flies, all of that sort of stuff. Exercises that are not going to go super heavy, you're not likely to drop the dumbbells. These will work really, really well. Now, I had these for probably, I'd say about 6 months before I really made the most use of them. I didn't really appreciate the versatility these have. And so they've lasted now, as I said, I bought them 12 months, actually probably more like almost 2 years ago now, I'd say, 18-ish months. And they've lasted really well. I have gently dropped them a few times. I suppose on the durability, they do tolerate being placed on the ground like this between sets. although I wouldn't drop them like that either. Even like a small little drop, I wouldn't do. Just gently place them there. I don't know if they're meant to be able to do that. Probably not, but they will get away with that. So the durability on these is fine if you know how to treat them. Unfortunately, they're, I don't want to say a proprietary design because companies rip them off. There's heaps of different brands that make these, but they're a design where you can't easily get spare parts. You can't easily replace it, so you do have to take care of it. So should you get these or adjustable dumbbell handles, I'd say in a perfect world you get both. But as I alluded to before, if you're doing your heavy work with barbells, which most of us would be, then these are a fine option because they can go down to a light weight. So these are 6 kilos each, but these can go down to 2.5 kilos. So lightweight's really good for injury rehab and all that sort of stuff, and light work like lateral raises. And then you do your heavy work on barbells, then these are a great option for you. If you're on a budget, these are a fantastic option. So you can't go wrong between Olympic dumbbell handles or these, but just understand that they have strengths and limitations. These are still a really good option and I do not regret buying them. And I think the only time I'll get rid of them is when I eventually get a full set of dumbbells. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Hit up the Instagram, comment section, wherever. If you've got any questions, feel free to DM the Instagram or just ask on the comments on YouTube. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, which is normally pretty quickly. And I've got more videos coming out on different bits and bobs I've got around my gym, so stay tuned. Cheers.